Throughout history, there have been groups or organizations that seem bound by all means to display that common human traits, such as sensibility and understanding, are far too relative. Supremacy groups, united by their detestation of all who are unlike them, rear their ugly heads in different areas of the world and go by many different names. The Proud Boys are an alt-right white nationalist organization composed of entirely men. They pose as a fraternity-like group to young men and operate under the guise of celebrating Western ideals. They believe Western values and masculine ideals are under attack and that they must defend themselves from things such as feminist victim mentality and white genocide. The Proud Boys have embraced racists and anti-Semites and have appeared at a wide number of alt-right protest events. They have been banned across several different forms of social media and have been labeled a terrorist organization by the Government of Canada. It is through a number of pathways that an organization such as this was able to gain prominence and rise in popularity. The Proud Boys are a product of toxic hypermasculinity. They use memes and propaganda to spread their messages of hate, and they have spread white nationalist ideals through what is known as crypto-fascism. The Proud Boys are a product of toxic hypermasculinity. Society has created the means through which this has spread. It is marked by stoicism, competitiveness, dominance, and aggression, which is on the whole harmful to the individual. Traits that are commonly seen as masculine, such as being tough, degrading, emasculating, and violent, among other things, are bred in children from a young age as a result of society. Oftentimes, young men carry these sorts of traits and tend to express it in unhealthy ways. This buildup always needs an outlet, and the only unfulfilling options left for men are to stimulate masculinity through video games, pornography, and overmanaged activities. This hypermasculinity has brought the group together in the name of hate. It is a disease that denotes exaggerated forms of masculinity, virility, and physiality. These individuals have created this narrative where they, as the white Western chauvinists, are victims, and that they need to defend their masculinity and freedoms from feminists and other groups of the modern age out to get them. It is a conquest among straight white men who believe men should be masculine and women should be feminine. This is the idea of traditional society that the Proud Boys often spread as a guise to hide their true ambitions. Rather than being focused on tradition, they serve to force new ideas and concepts of their own. In the age of technology, social media has an extremely powerful role in defining youth culture and identity. Memes are their own language and spread across the internet in an extremely viral sense, which makes them ideal to communicate points across a wide variety of sources. Conservative meme accounts that espouse white supremacist, hateful ideology, and subsequently hateful identity are increasingly prevalent. This is part of the reason that the Proud Boys have built such a strong presence online. They disseminate memes in online communities and discussion forums. A discourse analysis study of the group provides that the Proud Boys operate on an ideology that consists of both symbolic and physical violence. The memes get spread not only on social media websites but also message boards such as 4chan, where incel culture is targeted and these traits are brought out and turned into hatred. Memes and propaganda are also assisted by a media environment conducive to the message that the Proud Boys are spreading. There is also crypto-fascism. Crypto-fascism is the practice of fascism in secret. While the Proud Boys are certainly no secret, most of their messaging is spread online through anonymous means. In the wake of certain events occurring after the 2016 election, much discourse relating to extreme conservative or alt-right ideas flourished in this anonymous sense. Anonymity is a smokescreen. Users are able to express whatever they'd like without fear of repercussion or backlash. This is why these online resources are so popular for hate groups, as it allows them to operate successfully. All in all, it is clear how an organization such as the Proud Boys has contributed to so much hate in the modern world. The Proud Boys represent the worst of the worst as far as hatred is concerned in society. They've come together as a result of their hypermasculine toxicity. They've accomplished this through growth in online communities and propaganda, and they've spread their ideals through the internet as a form of crypto-fascism. This can only be put down through education and common sense.